Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another training video. Hale here with teachingonlinebusiness.com and the digitalmasterminds.com. Welcome to the video. Always appreciate your support. Whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to give us some likes, some hearts, some thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. We're always trying to give value, create video content to help you guys get further in your career, help you guys learn strategies and the skill sets you need to be able to grow your own business. In the act of full transparency, as I like to always do it, today I'm bringing you a real client audit. This is an actual brand that I am currently auditing. I just became familiar with the brand a few days ago when I talked to the CEO. So I wanted to go through the website and some of the online assets, which will also include Facebook. But I wanted to go through and see what was going on with the website, see what was going on with their assets. This could be a potential contract for us, and for any of you that are out there working one-on-one with clients, for any of you that are digital marketers that's doing work for clients such as this could be a very, very helpful video. If you have an e-commerce platform and maybe you're just a business owner, these critiques can be very, very useful to you as well. So we are going to go through the website. I'll be honest with you and up front, as always, I have briefly went through. I've spent a few hours looking at a few things, so I'll be able to easily point things out on this website, but it still applies to you guys. There's certain things that you want to pay attention to when it comes to design of your website, your e-commerce store, and there's things that you have to keep in mind when it comes to conversion. Now, there's designers out there that can design some of the most beautiful websites in the world that you've ever seen. Interactive and just beautiful with the graphics and different things like that with the format. In many cases, that doesn't translate to higher conversions. And the bottom line is design is great, but you have to think conversion. A 1% conversion can be a big boost to your bottom line. So it's all about sales, right? Sales, that's what's paying the bills. That's what's paying you. That's what's bringing money into the business. So you have to think conversion over design. I love to have a beautiful website, but I love making sales more. So when it comes to design, when it comes to conversions, you want conversions and sales. That is the priority. So we'll go ahead and get in here. This right here is the home page of the website. Ukes is a brand that I just became familiar with a few days ago. And what they do is they sell sunglass bands. And I must say, looking at the market, they are some of the best designed sunglass bands that I've seen in the market, and I've looked at a lot of different companies, a lot of different brands, and I must say their design is far superior over the marketplace, which is awesome for me. And then being a potential client, a potential contract to work together, this is something that I look when it comes to my clients. I want them to have a good product. You know, it's a lot easier working with a partner that is successful as compared to a startup. There's a lot of things you got to do with a startup. So for those of you that are digital marketers and those of you working one-on-one with clients or thinking about getting into the game, because that's kind of what we do at the digitalmasterminds.com, is we help you leave your 9-to-5 to become a digital marketer. So these are all things that are very, very important. So looking at the website itself, so when I first come to the website, you know, it's a good picture, and I get it, stay strapped. But to me, it's just plain. You know, there could be a lot of different things here. I would love to see her face. I'd love her to see with her glasses on. But I would at least love to see her face there and making a connection with the audience. I could see her expand, of course, and I get stay strapped. But you always have to remember there could be a lot of people coming to your website that doesn't know that you sell sunglass bands. And although those are not your target audience, you do want people to come here and know exactly what you're about. So with this with her not facing the audience, it's a little bit of a turn off. The other thing that I have a problem with is this menu hamburger, as they call it. This menu, which is actually a mobile menu icon showing on desktop. I don't like that. Now, with that said, I do like how when you click on it, everything shows up. But again, not everybody knows what this means. I know it because I've been doing this for, going on 11 years. But your audience may not know that. So anytime you're on desktop, it makes sense to have your whole navigation here outlined. And they can outline it here. And when it's clicked on, it could black out and go here. It's just better to be a click through, but we could put a solid black menu bar here, and that would do the job. I just don't like that it's like this. I don't click anywhere else and it shows up. It has to be, of course, on the hamburger. That's one thing that I wouldn't do. I mean, it's great on mobile because there's not enough space on your mobile heading there for a bunch of navigation menus. What I would like to see is a solid black navigation here and getting rid of the icon. It's okay on mobile because there's not enough space, but when it comes to desktop, there's plenty of space for your navigation, and that's something I would something I would change. That would be something I would change immediately. Stay strapped. I get it. I kind of like it, but I think there needs to be something here. I prefer using a double headline formula, which would be something like stay strapped. And me knowing one of the benefits of these sunglass bands are they the reason being is I would use this stay strapped, but I would also put in a benefit here or an objection that my audience has. And a benefit for these sunglass bands are they float in water. So that's something that you could utilize here. They're durable. They fit a lot of different glasses. So these are all benefits that you could put up here. And you have to remember, this desktop area is your prime real estate. This is what we call or reference to above the fold. So having something, a stronger call to action here too. I would have a button here that went directly to a product page that had all my sunglass bands. I would utilize this prime real estate right here because something that everybody watching needs to know. The further that you scroll down, the more people leave. The more people don't scroll down. Not everybody's going to make it all the way down here to see the like this. This is a beautiful picture. It captures the beautiful designs that sunglass bands has, but it's all the way toward the bottom of the screen, bottom of the home page, so you're not able to access it very, very easy. And again, as people go down, you're losing people. For example, you have 100 people that visit the website. All 100 of them will land here. But then you have 90%, 80%, 70%, and you get big time declines the further that you go down. So knowing that, as I do, And there's technology out there like Crazy Egg, which is a great technology, where you could see what people are clicking on, and you could see how far people are scrolling. I guarantee you, when it comes to probably around here, it's probably 50% or less, and it could be closer to 20-30% or less by the time you get almost halfway down the page. So there's a lot that's down here, and even though I love the personal side of the brand, it's just not utilizing the real estate of the home page, and your home page is the most important page of the website. So you have to know how to utilize it correctly. Right now, it's not being utilized correctly. There's just too much on the home page, and really from here to about here should be the whole full home page, in my opinion. That's probably about 30% of the current page, and it should be utilizing call to action buttons, getting them like the pretty designs that should be up here, probably after this picture, coming down here and having, I would like to see every product they have, because I forget how many they have, but it's around 12, and I would have all 12 of these right here with a buy now button. Or we could try to learn more and then send them to the landing page. That's what I would do. It's just a lot of real estate that is not being properly used. And again, even though I love the personal side of it, there's just too much going on here. And even though they have this down here, there's not many people getting down here. You're probably looking at 5% of your audience being down here. And you can see the beautiful bands. They do amazing work. I love their sunglass bands. And I know doing the evaluation earlier, when I looked up the reviews, their designs were very popular. And that's something else that you guys can do. If you're doing audits or working for a client, or deciding if you're going to work for a client, is utilizing that time to check reviews, to check testimonials, and seeing what things are said about the products, seeing what things are said about the services, both good and bad. So we're going to open up the menu, and we're going to go look at the products. So they would have 9 sunglass bands, and then they got the Ukes bucket hat here. So when I click on a specific product, I'm taken to the landing page. And here is the landing page. And this is just, it's a big problem. And I'm going to tell you why. Now down here they have different images, which is awesome. And see, look, I love that this detail, that I can look and see even the stitching on this product that I may potentially buy. I love that they have these images. However, I do not like this layout at all. It is a terrible layout. And really what you should have is your images over here on the left side of the screen. And you should have your product details and a buy now button here. I am not a big fan of the black background. I think it takes away from the product, and I know for a fact that white backgrounds perform much better in conversion. So I would definitely make this whole background white with black lettering, because that's what does best. And there's not much here. There's no mention about it being waterproof, or there's no mention about it being able to float in water, which is a big benefit. You always want to list the benefits, not so much the features, but benefits are very important. And as you can see, there is nothing here but the name of the sunglass band, the classic Mexican blanket, and an add to cart, which works, which is good, and a share button. But that's it. All the images are further down. We want everything can fit in this above the fold area, and that would be exactly what it needs. The product pictures, there's 5 of them. That's 4 of them, 5, 6. So there's 6 total. That's perfect. We want them over here, 1 up top, then the 5 down here below. Then we want the name. You can even go into a little bit of story about the sunglass band. Then we want the benefits. We want the description. We want to know, what's the perks of it, what's the benefits of it. List everyone. List some size, dimensions, and weight, and different things like that, just in case somebody's wondering. And I've also seen in reviews that these fit a lot of glasses, but they don't fit all glasses. And I don't want my customers, I don't want my audience buying this and it not being able to fit their glasses. So I would list out exactly who this won't fit for, because that's doing a service to your audience. That way you're not having to mess with returns, because if it doesn't fit their glasses, they're going to be upset. It's not going to be a good buying experience for them, and they're going to send it back. But if they come here and they see that you mention that, even though they may not give your brand a second thought, some people are going to appreciate that. But the bigger thing is you're not going to have so many returns, which can be a big problem, and it can be expensive because you're going to be probably having to ship them out. Yeah, you could do something where they have to pay shipping, but you want to do as much. You want to give your audience as many benefits as you, but still be profitable. Or to add the cart button, we could even change that language to something more actionable. I don't like, and you can see when you're scrolling on this page, you could miss this. You really could. And it's like right here with the black background, a lime green would really capture your attention. Even like a light orange or even a dark orange could. Even red. There's a lot of different button colors that you could choose, but it should be at least colored. But again, I don't like the black. I know for a fact that black doesn't do good. And this landing page is, unfortunately, it's terrible. And all of their landing page for their products are like this. This is done in Shopify, so they could change the template, change it around. It's only $10.99, which is awesome. There's things here like the price being $10.99. I know they also use Amazon, and on their Amazon listing they use $12.99, but it's struck out, and then they got $10.99. That is a conversion tactic. That means, hey, you're getting a deal, right? Even though it could be just markup, but that's an effective strategy to use when you have $12.99 there and slash off and on sale for $10.99. That's a benefit that they could use. Right now they don't have nothing, so that's another little trick, a little golden nugget, being able to have a marked out price there and having a lower price. That will also help your conversions. Moving everything in this above the fold area for desktop, that's going to be a big conversion thing. Adding the benefits is going to lead to more conversions. So there's a lot they can do with the website. They can add social media buttons. They can change the button color. They can utilize that same two-step headline formula that we talked about in the beginning of the video. They can do that too. There's a lot of things that I would definitely change, and I guarantee it's going to help the sales for sure. And knowing they're all like that, we'll check the bucket hat. And it's going to be the same thing. So it stands out a little bit being white. I would rather see a color there, and again, I'd rather see everything else white. Now here they have a little bit, one size fits most. and fits up to 58 centimeters. That's good. Again, you need more benefits and all that stuff. And see, they got some great pictures. Look at this, guys. See, this is some awesome personal pictures of the hat. That should all be right here. Real neat, close format. And then with the product information over here and everything like that. List of benefits, product descriptions, color, buy now. You don't want to use buy now. You could use buy now, add a cart. I would use something more fun because that's kind of the persona, the personality of the brand that I get, that I see. Ukes having is a fun brand, and I love these photos. It's just, they need to be up here. And again, product, buy now button, description, benefits, all above the fold. All of that can be fit exactly right here. They could have the pictures where you click on them and they show up this big. That won't be no problem. It all needs to be over here above the fold, and that goes for every product that you have. So we look at the stress, we can look at the company and about us page, see what we got here. This is where I would love to see a video. This is not much of anything. A little bit of text, but it doesn't capture the brand like it needs to be. Now, this would be where a video would be perfect to capture the brand personality and everything that you stand for. Video content right now is amazing, guys. Video is the #1 content of choice. Live video and uploaded videos right now are killing it. Everybody, I'm not going to say blogs are going out of date, but it could. It really, really could. In probably no time soon, but you definitely want to add live video. It's going to be great, and uploaded video, and utilizing video on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the different platforms. That is really, really hot. Social media is exploding, and it's nowhere near what it can be. We're going to go check those out. That's pretty much everything, with a few more tips for you. These little trust seals, they're great. I would like to see some color here. Any trust logos or any partnerships, associations that your business has, whether that's e-commerce or another business type, service-based, B2B, B2C, it don't matter. These little icons are very, very important. Another thing that I would like to see on this website is testimonials. From video testimonials to written testimonials. I would love to see more of that. And again, videos of the brand. I think brand videos are perfect in this case, and really any case, because people connect with your story. We have always been storytellers, and because we're human, right? Everybody has a story, and if you want people to connect with you, they need to know your story. That is true. If you want to really build that passionate fan base of loyal advocates, you need to be telling your story. And it doesn't matter, again, it doesn't matter what type of business you have. That's what you need to do. So that's pretty much the website. Let's go check out their social media. And again, guys, this is something that we always do. We go around and we check pretty much everything. We'll check the website. We'll check all of their assets, whether that be social media, websites, affiliate programs, and everything. We check it out for sure. It's something that you want to do. You always want to do your due diligence. You always want to do your market research. So over here, again, I love the pictures, but nobody's facing the camera. It's always the back of the head, and that's not very, very effective. You always want, not always, but you want at least the majority of your images facing the audience, eyes on the audience. even though I get it with the straps, but still, you could have one looking at you and one looking away to show both. That's what I would recommend. A little bit of traction here. Last post, August 9th. Today is November 9th, almost. September, October. 3 months since the last post. Unless that's pinned. No, it's not. Yeah, that's just way too long. And see, I like the personal photos like it. You have to get some organic attraction or paid attraction here. Again, that's kind of why I reached out, because we're going to be doing their Facebook ads. That's why you reach out, right? So I'm not going to worry too much about this. I don't see any video over here. Just want to make sure they didn't utilize this area right here. This is very, very important. Some of these things can help you with the Facebook algorithm when it comes to searches. So I always suggest and recommend filling this all the way out. And here's another golden nugget for those of you that have a profile picture or cover picture is what they would call it. If you click on this, you see how it shows up. You can add a description over here, and you can add a link to it. Like probably 70-80% of companies don't even know this. Click on that. Make sure you come over here and fill out your description and give them a call to action. You'd be surprised at how many people click on this and click on your profile. And again, you'll have the same option where you're able to add some things there. And always make sure you have your profile filled out, guys. Let's see what they're doing on Instagram. Yes, Twitter just announced they're allowing double characters now. That's pretty cool. So looking at the brand, we have the profile URL, which is good. Pretty good following, 7,138. That's not bad. And I love, see how personal this is. All the different images of traveling. And I love these personal branded pictures. These all look great. They're getting a little bit of engagement too. Let's see. I know Instagram's bad for bots and fake comments, and they have a few authentic comments, which is good. It's not many. It's okay. At least you're getting some engagement, which is good. Pictures look amazing. Really, really like them. But I love what they have going on here. It looks real good. All the different photo shoots, all the different photos, different scenarios. I love it. I can see why this has a good following. A little bit of paid promotion is definitely going to take them off. And I know they're coming out with some new designs, so being able to really promote those new designs and some funnels and different things like that. Like, I didn't see anything on the website that popped up for the lead generation. But remember this, all of you have a business, and if you have a business, you need new clients and customers. So you want to utilize every opportunity to get them. Now, you don't want to just boom, boom, boom and have pop-ups everywhere being in her face, but you could at least have one thing popping up in 20 seconds or popping up before they leave to get that name in the email. That way you could start building a relationship with them. That's another thing that you want to do. Talked a lot about a lot of different things that you'll be able to utilize. That looks good, and so I hope everybody found a little bit of value out of today's video lesson. I know it was a quick one, and I know we didn't go real deep into the audit and evaluation process, but we did look at the website, we looked at the products, a bunch of different recommendations. We did look at a lot of different things, talking about the navigation, talking about the black background, how white backgrounds work a lot better. We're talking about using the double headline formula. We talked about product descriptions, having high quality product images, and having all these in the most important real estate of your website, which is the above the fold area. Then we looked at Facebook, a few things, and also looked at Instagram, and everything in Instagram looked good. That's it, guys. Hope you found value out of it, and of course, got a bunch of different videos coming out. So again, I always appreciate your support. And any of you that have an e-commerce platform, hey, go put it to work and let me know how it does. Until then, I will catch you guys on the next video.